Okay, so let's have a look at Capture-Recapture. And this is higher tier only, and it's a type of sampling technique we can use to estimate a population size of animals. And we're taking advantage actually of their mobility, their ability to move within their population to get an estimate. So this example on the screen is of fish. So it's called the mark, release, recapture. So what you do is you capture some animals, in this case some fish, in your first sample, and you mark all of those that you catch. So in the first sample here, we've got 60 fish, we've caught them, and then we've marked them, and then we release them back into their natural habitat. And we come back some time later, say 2 weeks later, and we recapture the same fish species in that same habitat. And this time in the second sample, we caught 40 fish, and of those 40, 28 were marked with the original mark. So you can see them in green here. The green are the marked ones, and the yellow are the standard fish. So we caught 60 first time, marked them all, let them swim back into their natural population, came back 2 weeks later, sampled again, caught 40 fish, 28 of them were marked, 12 were unmarked. So here's the calculation here. So the estimated population is the total in the first sample times by the total in the second sample divided by the number of marked fish recaptured. So of course, the total in the first sample was 60. So we see that here. The total in the second sample is 40, and divided by the number of marked fish recaptured, which is 28. And that gives us an estimate of 85.71, say 86 fish. Now that's a lot quicker than having to count every single fish, and there are some assumptions that this makes. One of which is that the proportion of marked to unmarked in the second sample is the same as the proportion of marked to unmarked in the population as a whole. The second one is that once you've caught and marked them, they distribute themselves evenly in the population, so they don't just stay in one corner of the population or nearby, they distribute evenly. And thirdly, that there's no immigration or emigration, so there's no new fish coming in, there's no new fish going out. That includes births and deaths as well. So this is why it's only an estimate, it's not the exact number. So make sure you make a note of the equation and work through this example here. Remember, this is only higher tier.